With just an hour's notice on a chilly Friday night, these residents of Mascot Towers were forced to grab what they could and flee.
We've got 2 cats as well, so we were just frantically running around the house just trying to grab what we could.
They were ordered to evacuate the Sydney apartment block after cracks were discovered in the building.
We have no idea that there was something going on. So all the fire brigades, trucks and police and stuff. It's very frustrating, I'm very angry, and now all the situation being taking a toll on us. The human side of the situation, it's terrible.
The residents have suffered what is really unimaginable. I mean, imagine being told in your home you've got to get out and that your building's going to fall down. I mean, I think it's a terrible thing to happen to any person.
Yeah, it's been full on. I'm just kind of trying to take it day by day. I mean, yesterday I had a little bit of a breakdown.
Resident Alex Moses says she was told Thursday inspections were being carried out, but she only found out an evacuation was underway when she bumped into a neighbour late Friday night.
Our car was locked in the garage, so we couldn't get it out because the notice said it had to be out by 9 o'clock, and it was 10 o'clock when we saw.
She says communication from building management has been lacking.
We haven't heard anything from them. We've called the office a few times, called a mobile number a few times, just no responses.
Today, Alex returned to Mascot Towers, hoping to get some of her possessions.
Excuse me? There you go. There you have it.
You're trying to get in to your apartment and
just got ignored.
The 12-year-old building with 131 units sits above Mascot train station in Sydney's south.
3 months ago, I just bought a unit here in the Mascot Towers. That's the unit there in the corner. And 2 months ago, we moved in, and now we're just homeless. So
how much was your apartment?
Was almost $1 million expand there.
Do you regret buying it now?
At this stage, yes. Especially because price-wise, the value of the property is going to drop like a rock.
The lights in Fabio dos Santos's apartment remain on. He had just 15 minutes to leave his apartment before the building went into lockdown on Friday.
They start to pack our cats, our dogs, and couple clothes, and then I just rushed to the garage because we need our cars.
Fabiano is desperate to get back into his apartment.
We have medicines there. I have kidneys problems, so I take some medicines.
He's been told he can go back to get the critical medicine later this week.
The discovery of cracks in another high-rise apartment block has raised bigger concerns about building safety regulations, and it coincides with the biggest apartment construction boom Australia has ever seen. The chaotic evacuation of this apartment block on Friday comes just 6 months after residents of Opal Tower across town were forced to evacuate on Christmas Eve after cracks appeared in that building.
We're after the residents to leave now so we can investigate every part of the building unobstructed as quickly as possible.
This is a disaster at Christmas.
When we heard about Mascot, it was an all too familiar story. It's what we've been experiencing at Opal, but I can tell you, it definitely was not unexpected.
Shady Iskander is one of the Opal Tower residents still waiting for answers months later and unable to return home.
There must be tens, if not hundreds of buildings that have major defects. They just haven't shown themselves yet.
An independent report found a litany of construction and design faults that breaches national building standards.
After Opal, there were certain people who said that this was a one-off. I don't agree with that. I think if you look at the things that led to the problems in Opal, they're all things that are common in the industry.
Lawyer Bronwyn Weir co-authored a report about the quality of construction not just in New South Wales but across Australia after London's Grenfell Tower tragedy. It made several recommendations to state governments about boosting regulatory powers.
They are looking closely at this, they're doing additional consultation and they're starting to develop reform, but it's not clear that that's being done urgently.
The New South Wales government has vowed to appoint a building commissioner to oversee the industry.
We hope to have the law changed by the end of the year to give people that extra level of confidence that not only will people be held accountable, but we expect the highest level of compliance.
These are systemic problems, so and often the quality of building work cannot be seen. It's behind walls, it's under floors, and so it's really difficult to know how well work has been performed, particularly in a high-rise building.
There's a 6-year limit in New South Wales to take legal action against a builder for defects. It's 10 years in Victoria, but still little comfort for residents of the 12-year-old Mascot Towers, who can do nothing now but wait.
These are not new issues. Governments have been on notice about these problems now for many, many years. And it is fair to say that owners should be concerned and diligent about the properties that they live in or that they might want to purchase.
The question remains, who is liable and who pays when major defects are uncovered in high-rise apartments around the nation? The owners of these units fear it could be them.
Will become like a toxic place. It's just like Opal Towers. Who wants to buy or who wants to rent a place in the Mascot Towers now? So the price I pay for it, this is just gonna drop like rock bottom.
7:30 contacted the building manager for comment but didn't receive a response. Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 7:30's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.